Thank you so much for joining me again. This is Jasmine with Ethereal Pathways. I'm going to do the daily channeled collective message. And if you're new here, I channel a little bit differently. I don't use tarot at the moment. I just channel words like a confirmation for people that may resonate for different people. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I say that in every one of my videos. Because some messages may be for words of confirmation for you that this is your message, and some may be for other people. And I channel for a large amount of people. So again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And this is a timeless message, as all my channel messages are. So whenever you're coming across this message, it's for you if you were pulled to it for some reason. There's a message in here for you. So it doesn't matter when it was posted. Okay, so I've already cleared the space and ask, in fact, I was guided to clear my whole home, my entire house, let's put it that way, because I just was guided to do that. So I did clear the space, and I said some prayers, and I cleansed the home as well. So we've got a nice clean energy in here, and I'm asking only for the highest good of these messages to come through for the collective. So only the highest level messages from the divine to come through, and what the collective needs to know at this time. Again, at this time, I say at this time, but it's the time that you're watching this, because it's timeless. Okay, so I just wanted to say, before I meditate and take a few moments to meditate and connect a little bit more with this energy, before I even, honestly, like before I even cleansed my home, I was outside grounding and meditating in my backyard in the grass, and I heard selenite. And I think that's a message for somebody to work with selenite. I have a selenite heart, but I also have this selenite block. And it's really good for cleansing other stones and your energy. So somebody may be guided to work with selenite and to, obtain a selenite stone. So, again, take it if it resonates for you. If you're being guided to do that, you feel like it's for you, then, take it if it resonates. So I'm going to write that down. Selenite. Somebody's being guided to work for selenite, or a group of people are. I'm going to just take a moment to meditate and tap into a little bit more, and ask for any channel messages to come through. Sometimes I get like very specific messages for, I feel like a specific small group or individuals. Sometimes it's more broad, like for a lot of individuals. So we'll just see what comes out today. And if you feel free to fast forward, like if you're on YouTube and you want to fast forward through this quiet moment of meditation I'm going to take, then feel free to do that. I'm hearing scatterbrained. Again, I'm going to just have some words come through, or there'll be like a little something with some of these words that comes through for people. I'm hearing blue energy, and I'm seeing this opalesque color of like a blue, but it's not like a bright blue. It's like is it a muted blue? But it's like, I'm seeing like a round stone. It's almost opalesque. I don't know what this is, but I'm hearing blue energy. So I think some people are being like guided either to wear blue, work with blue stones. That does actually represent the throat chakra. So also the color blue. So maybe you're being guided to work with that to help clear throat blockages, like speaking your truth blockages. You need to get some you're going to be working with the public, I'm hearing, and I'm seeing people speak, an orator. So I'm going to put some of these words down that I'm getting. There is also lapis lazuli I'm getting is a blue stone that can help assist the throat chakra. I'm seeing ties to Egypt now. So somebody's got ties to Egypt. Lazuli. I actually have a custom-made lapis lazuli stone necklace that my friend, I've shared her page on my channel a couple times on my Facebook, at least my Facebook page, Ethereal Pathways. It's Luna Bendita jewelry, and I've bought custom pieces from her for years, but I'm seeing that necklace, like, because again, I was guided to get that from her, and she made it. And she's an intuitive as well. She works with energy, and when she makes the artwork of the jewelry that she makes, you know, it's cleansed, it's infused with, you know, this energy of her. So I really have had several pieces over the years I've gotten from her that were either just she made it that way and I was guided to get it, or I specifically was guided to reach out to her and request a custom piece of some kind. So, you know, it doesn't have to be her. I'm just saying, you know, if you're guided to do that, like a necklace, a lapis lazuli necklace to help cleanse the throat chakra area, or work with a blue stone. You can, like, I have one here. Or no, this is sodalite, excuse me. But I have this blue stone here is kind of what I'm getting. I didn't want to make you think it was lapis lazuli, because it's not. I'm actually going to get my lapis lazuli necklace real quick, because you can see the difference between the stones. And you can Google it. So, my dog walked over there. She's like, "Where are you going?" So this is what lapis lazuli looks like, and this is sodalite. So you can see the difference. There's a little bit more gold and tan hues in this. I don't know if you can see that in the shine of the light. And this is sodalite. But you might be guided to work with different blue stones like this. So that's kind of what I'm hearing. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put this on while I'm doing this. I was about to wear it the other day, and so anyway, I've been wanting to wear it. So again, that, you know, blue energy, lapis lazuli, or other blue stones. Yeah, I did hear orator. So I think somebody's going to be a speaker on something. You're being guided, or you are already working on being a speaker for different events, or sharing information, teaching, guiding. Guiding others with and sharing information, like sharing your story. I'm hearing information you learned with others. Okay, so again, that's for, take what resonates, but that's gonna be for some of you. So what else, Spirit? I don't know why I'm seeing a 1 and an 8. Like 18, maybe a number synchronicity, but I'm also seeing like a 1 and an 8. So either one of those, if you're seeing a lot of 1s, or, you know, 8s, or 1 8, that's maybe something you're seeing. That's maybe a number synchronicity. 777. That's been coming out a lot. 1111. 55, 555. Excuse me, 99. I'm hearing the word secrets. I'm getting from this, it's like somebody has some secrets that they need to spill. They also, so this is maybe a message for somebody different. Or, again, take it as it resonates. But I feel like somebody's got secret feelings or secrets that they need to reveal that have been concealed. They need to reveal it. And it could be like hidden feelings. Again, but it could be other things as well. I'm feeling like a combination. So there's going to be different messages for different people. So on this one, I'm feeling hidden feelings for some of you is going to be what some of the secrets are. And revealing other secrets is for other people. So, and it could be, I'm not picking up anything in particular with that for the other people. So again, you may or may not know, but you may have that happen. Somebody may speak a truth to you, and they're being guided to, maybe that's why the blue color throat chakra, or maybe you have secrets that you need to reveal to someone else that you have feelings for if you're a cross watcher. Take it as it resonates. I'm hearing the secretary, so somebody may be a secretary in some position, or you may act like a secretary in your job or profession. I'm hearing Rolodex. I mean, this is, if you've ever worked in an office, or like, this is an old school thing that was used in offices, is a Rolodex for like names and addresses and phone numbers. It's kind of like a black book, but you flip through it. It rotates on a wheel. So that may resonate for somebody as a sign of confirmation that this message is for you. I'm hearing ancient wisdom and teachings. So some people are guided to learn. I'm hearing relearn. I just heard relearn. Like from a past incarnation. That's literally how it came through to me. Okay. Again, take it as it resonates. And teach this ancient wisdom. Relearn and teach to others, to guide others. So some of you may be, teachers. I'm getting this pretty heavy here. You're being guided to teach and others and speak, and as you're ascending, I'm seeing this right now in my mind's eye. As you're working on yourself, your inner fears, your, changing your belief systems, letting go what no longer resonates, and accepting things that do resonate as truth for you, using your intuition, right? I'm seeing like people, I'm getting goosebumps down my left side now. I'm seeing people, as they're doing this, they're pulled to this information online, and other speakers that have been speaking about ancient knowledge, ancient temples, ancient teachings, emerald tablets I'm hearing. That's been coming out in a few of my readings too. You may be guided to research the emerald tablets of Thoth. And again, that Egypt, lapis lazuli, blue energy, that is super heavy right now. I'm getting goosebumps down my right side now as a sign of confirmation. Emerald tablets of Thoth, you may be guided, or you have been learning that or teaching on it, or guided to do that. That's like the 12 principles kind of thing of the universe. That kind of thing. That's been coming out a lot. I am definitely connected to this collective that's watching this, that you're guided to like the Law of One that came out in yesterday's again. People, I feel like I'm really connecting with a group of people, as like with me, as within so without, that is guided to look up the Law of One. The teachings of, the book, what is it? The Raw Material is what it's called. The Law of One. And also the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, because it is all related. You're guided, or you're being guided, or you have been guided, and or you're teaching it, or going to be doing that. Or you're kind of been thinking about it. I'm hearing spiritual teachings too, because that is part of it. Like metaphysics. Even karma. The chakras. Meridians, I'm hearing. Like teaching people how to integrate. Oh my gosh, I just got goosebumps down my right side again. All the way down my body. Teaching people to integrate the soul body with the earthly body, the 3D body, which also comes with clearing your chakras, all your chakra systems, keeping them balanced and cleared. When things come up to be dealt with and cleared, there's an opportunity to clear it or push it back down. We all have the choice. It's free will. But like you're going to be guiding and teaching people, or someone out there is going to be guiding and teaching people to, soul matrix. I'm hearing the soul matrix with the body to reintegrate and rebalance, reconfigure, calibrate, and clear out negative thoughts, belief patterns, programming from your ancestors, your parents. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps all down my right side again. And you're being guided to teach this to others. You're doing it yourself, going through the fire, being refined, and you're being guided to teach others how you did it and through your example. And then you're going to be speaking and traveling and doing things like that to do that. Because that is a large part of why a lot of us starseeds, twin flames, whatever is here, is to be activated, ascend on our own journey of healing, and then show people basically how we're doing it and how we did it. And so they can begin being inspired to do that as well. And as we do that, as more and more people are inspired to do that in the collective of human consciousness, we will all begin to ascend faster and faster. And it's being accelerated at this time for a reason. We're being prepared for, higher consciousness, collaborations, I just heard, and connection. And we need to ascend to a level where we will not, react in fear or lower consciousness vibrationally, you know what I mean? We're being guided to prepare ourselves and go through this healing. And some of us may be going through a more rapid ascension journey than others. Like, I feel like there's some of us here, in this collective watching this that have been doing this for years, right? And then there's some of us that are new to this, that's new to spirituality. I'm connecting with on a lot of my videos too, that they're like, what is this stuff? This metaphysics, this spiritual stuff. I'm just pulled to it. I want to figure out what's going on with me. I'm seeing repeating numbers. What does that mean? I never used to see these. And you're now being guided to go through this ascension journey spiritually and work on your inner wounds. They're coming up for you. They're being triggered by people to be dealt with and cleared out. And your energy field being rebalanced and recalibrated, and you're ascending to a new level of spiritual understanding and vibration. Your core frequency of your soul is going up in vibration. And we all kind of have to go through this journey right now. Some of us, like I said, are more elders I'm hearing, and they are showing the younger generation now how to do this. The newer people now awakening to this, to do this. And I feel like I'm one of that collective trying to do that. But I feel like there's others out here watching this video that are in the same boat. They're being guided and pushed to do that, push past their fears of being in the public, push past their fears of speaking their truth. And you are being guided to do this for the collective because this is your soul plan. This is what you incarnated here to do. I was picking up on this yesterday, that people were asking themselves, why am I here? What am I here to do? Oh, I just got goosebumps all down my right side again. So again, I'm feeling like I need to say this, to the collective that's watching this. You are here to share your inspiration of your journey, and, however you're guided to do it. Again, use your intuition as you're listening to this message, but you're being guided to find your highest enjoyment and excitement and what are your passions are. If it's helping people through teaching, then go that way. Go as your excitement leads you, and don't release the outcome of how it is to be in your mind, because our ego wants us to do a business plan and 12 step, we need to do this and scale this, and it will happen as it needs to happen, but release the end result that you want, because God can do so much more than what your limited mind and thinking can even vision. So you're going to have to let go of the need to know the outcome of where this is leading you, because it could be on such a more grand scale than you ever dreamed of that it could be. Again, take it as it resonates, because I feel like there's people out there that are like, how do I get out there? How do I do this? I don't think it's, I went through the same thing before I got to the level I'm at where I started sharing these channel messages. I did not think I had the ability to tap in to hear these things, even though I was getting privately channel messages I was typing from the higher realms that were very divinely guided, and I didn't share it with but couple people. I didn't share the letters with others. I just told them that I was getting people I trust, a couple people I trusted, that I believe would be open to that, and I was scared to put myself out there. I didn't know that I could offer something like that to assist people, and now I'm inspiring people to do what they're inspired to do by me doing this. Me sharing my healing journey and the difficulties and things that I've been overcoming and are still in work on, because we're always in a process of working on ourselves, always in a process of healing ourselves throughout our days until we end our days here in this incarnation and we cross over. So we are constantly working on ourselves, and don't judge yourself that you don't have much to offer, because that's something I dealt with. I had to let go of that limiting belief thought pattern. I had to let go. And the minute that I set boundaries in the relationship that I was in and I chose myself, boom, that inspiration came. That push came energetically. The downloads came. And it told me to just record and sit in front of a pen and paper and do not think of the outcome. Whatever comes through, comes through. And don't judge it. And man, did that just trusting God and the divine and doing that alone was a huge leap of faith for me. Number one, me putting myself out there in the public was a huge feat for me. I've shared this in earlier videos. I was terrified of public speaking, absolutely terrified of it. In school, I hated doing projects where I had to get up and, explain the project or whatever. I had to book reports, whatever. I hated having to do those things because I didn't want to get up in front of people. I didn't want to be seen. I was so scared of judgment and, opinions of others. And, I was so nervous and I didn't like to. I even avoided certain college courses because I didn't want to get up and speak. I'm telling you, it was bad. And I love to sing. I had to take 2 shots or 2 cocktails just of alcohol just to get up on the stage and sing with my eyes closed. Karaoke, songs that I knew the words to. I mean, I'm just telling you, I did not want to get up in front of people, but I love to sing, And I love teaching others. I've always loved teaching others, but I feel like there's people being guided to do this right now. Not just me. There's people out there that need to hear this, to be inspired, to let go of the outcome, let go of the need to know how big this is, what you want to do. Just start taking one step at a time. As you're inspired to do that, as you're like being pulled to do that, you're gonna feel excitement in whatever you're doing when it's inspired, and when you're on the right path. You're gonna feel excitement, and then you're gonna start seeing magic happen. You're gonna start seeing synchronicities, people coming together, giving you verbal confirmation, whatever. You don't need to seek that. Don't ever seek the confirmation I'm hearing, and I know I'm guilty of it too. Because I love getting the confirmations, and I have been asking for the confirmations that I'm spot on, and I've been getting it from different people. But, try to let go of the need for the external validation. Once you know that you're getting, intuitive hits in the beginning, let go of the need to get that anymore. Move forward one step at a time as you're guided and inspired to do that. Because you have no idea what the divine has in store and what it can manifest into. You and the divine co-create. And so the divine within you, you are part of God. You can co-create with God your own reality. And if you put an outcome on that, I want this amount of subscribers, or I want this amount of money a year, you're going to limit yourself, and you're going to stunt some of the blessings that could come in. You got to let go of the outcome. Let go of whether people are going to judge your works, your books, your whatever. Let go of the need for that. Because you have no idea that the message I shared yesterday is hitting home for people. And it hit home for me. Because people need to hear this. You may think that your artwork or your books or whatever are not going to hit well, or blah, blah, blah. That's negative thought patterns. That's negative thoughts and beliefs from our ego. You got to let go of that. I mean, detach completely from that way of thinking. Do what you're inspired to do. Share it how you're inspired to share it intuitively, and let go of the outcome. Don't go back checking it every 5 minutes. Let go of it and continue moving forward, creating. Let go of the need to watch your channel, watch whatever it is, your website. It'll happen as it's supposed to happen in divine timing. As long as you're following your highest and greatest excitement, inspiration, you're creating or doing things that are, making you feel good and inspired and in a joy. Joy is one of the highest vibrational things you can feel. When you're staying in that high state of vibration, the magic happens. It will happen. It may take a little bit of time for things to happen, because sometimes in 3D reality, sometimes, it can take a little bit of time. Again, trust in divine timing. Let go of the need to know the outcome. Just continue moving forward. Like I'm seeing a horse, like with a carriage, and it's a single horse, and he's got the blinders on, on the harness. So he can't see anything but straight ahead. He can't see what's behind him. He can't see what's beside him or who's beside him. He's just seeing straight ahead. And that's the way I'm feeling guided to tell people. That's the way we need to look. We need to look at what's straight ahead. We need to look only there, continue moving forward. Don't judge your works. Don't judge the past. Don't do any of that. Just continue staying in the higher vibration of joy as you're creating, as you're speaking, as you're teaching, as you're doing whatever you're guided to do. As long as you're staying in a higher vibration of joy and inspiration and that tingly feeling, of excitement, that's where you need to be. That's how you're in the right place. So I feel like, we all needed to hear that, me included. But I really feel this very strongly. This is where we're being guided to do this right now. More and more of us are being called to step out of our, and I'm not saying do it because I'm saying this, but again, use your intuition, because not all of us may be guided to step away from a 9-to-5 or whatever the career they're at, but some of you may be, I'm in that process myself. I'm in a process of I'm feeling guided to share more and more of these videos. And yes, I don't have a lot of time. I have a daughter, I have a dog, I have a household, a mortgage, I have a car. You have all these responsibilities, but as you're inspired to do it, follow that inspiration. Don't force it when you don't feel inspired. Because sometimes there's a recalibration. This is what I'm hearing now to share with somebody, because somebody is dealing with blocks. Again, the throat chakra block came up. somebody's dealing with blocks where you're feeling stuck. And what helped me work past that is the understanding of a couple things could be happening here. Number one, you may be having a block of limiting belief, thought patterns, speaking of to yourself in your mind or whatever, or others judging you, that you're facing, fears. And you need to work past that block in order to get to the next level, okay, of your ascension journey and get that breakthrough and get the downloads and get the inspiration again. So you may be guided to work through your blocks, do some journaling, sit down, meditate, and do some introspection. Think back on, when did I begin getting this, start working through that shadow work. Because again, it's in layers. It's like peeling back the layer, like my friend intuitive reader Molly said. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion. Each time you got a block come up, you got to work through it. You got to stop, work through clearing that, and then reintegrate. There's that reintegration, like reintegrating the shadow with the light portion of you and recalibrating. And so you may be in hermit for that, like another ego death. And then there's poop, you come back out, bloop, and you're lighter and you're more inspired and you've got downloads and that's the way it happened with me this most recent time. So you may be judging yourself for why you're pausing and feeling stuck. Don't judge yourself. Just accept and go with the flow. Start looking at yourself. Is there anything, again, with non-judgment towards yourself, is there anything that I'm being guided to look at this time that may be causing a blockage, as you're meditating and praying? Ask for that. And a lot of times you'll get that. It may not come right away, but it may. So, and again, journaling can help with that. Shadow work journaling. Journal on things that, have been coming up recently. Maybe you're not seeing it and their signs are there, but you're not quite seeing it yet. And so you need that epiphany. And sometimes journaling and writing things down can help. So, and also sometimes we just need to seclude ourselves from the world, from other energies that have been around us, and clear our energy. Selenite, again, is coming back up for somebody. Maybe they need to take a hot Epsom salt bath and have selenite, like in the bath, or hold it while you're in the Epsom salt bath, to help clear. So I don't know. I've never done that. I think that came through for somebody because I've never read that anywhere or anything. So, I might even try that myself, honestly, because I've been feeling like I needed to take another hot Epsom salt bath. So anyway, just take it as if it resonates, but I feel like somebody needed to hear this today. This is really important for a lot of people, I feel. And, don't feel alone, because we're all kind of going through this journey in different levels. And, your journey is unique to you. Not any two journeys are alike. So some may be similar and have similarities, but you have your own journey for a reason. We need the different perspectives. So I just wanted to share this. I believe this is the message for today. I'm going to pull through a couple of quick oracle messages for people. So I'm feeling guided to do, let's see, Akashic, and I don't know why I feel like I feel guided to the Lover's Oracle. And I've never pulled one of these on here before, but, so I'm just going to do this real quick. I'm not the best, at this, but I will do it. I got small hands and I'm not, used to working with cards. So, learn to listen. Listening is a sign of respect for others. Listening without interrupting and attentively makes the other person feel valued. By listening, you can understand the thoughts and needs of others and gain more knowledge and insight. And look at that. It's a lighthouse. And there's blue and gold. And that's literally what's in the lapis lazuli stones I'm wearing. Wow. You guys, I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, that's cool. Lover's Oracle. I can't express myself. Look at that. Look at that. I can't express myself. I'm going to pull one more from Lover's Oracle and one more from Akashic Truth. Don't put up with my BS. So I think somebody's getting a message from somebody. Don't put up with their BS. You know, somebody maybe, yeah, playing some games, and that might be a side message for somebody. Growing. Doing anything requires perseverance. If you don't give up when you encounter setbacks and persist, you will get closer to your goal. Perseverance is the key to success and makes you indomitable in the face of difficulties. And there's, of course, blue and gold in a lot of these cards, and there's butterflies. So some of you may be seeing blue butterflies or just butterflies in general. So that's pretty cool. All right, I hope this message helps some people out there. Please let me know if it did. Please like, comment, subscribe as you're guided to help assist these messages in getting through to others in the collective that need to see them. I really appreciate everyone's help in doing that. Thank you again so much for being so supportive and letting me know how things are helping you and dropping comments and things. I love seeing how these messages are helping, guiding people and inspiring them. Again, I will leave you for today's message, and I leave you in love and light. Thanks.